What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? May the 4th be with you. How's it going? What's up, everybody? How we doing today? I'm not too bad here. A little tired today, but not too bad. Just do a little bit of Expos franchise. Last we left off with them, they were on a road trip, 3-game series in Oakland, and they swept that sucker. So they're at 21-7, a game up on the Yankees right now. Not too shabby, I will say. At 21-7, made quick work of the A's. 1-0, 4-0, and 4-1. They only scored 1 run against the Expos in that series. And now it's off to Seattle, which might be a pretty good series there. Rick Porcello on the bump. He's 5-0. 2.45 ERA against Yusei Kikuchi. 0-3 with a 6.08 ERA. We're going to make mincemeat of him if we get the chance. Marco Gonzalez, we've had a little bit of trouble with in the last series, but we did sweep that series, so we did get to him eventually. Anibal Sanchez on the mound there. He's been masterful. 2-0 with a 1.60 ERA. And then game 3 of that series is James Paxton against Cole Hamels, the dueling lefties. Paxton, though, 0-4, 4.37 ERA. We've had some trouble with him before, but like we said, we did have a 4-game sweep on the Mariners. So not too bad. And then it's back home to Montreal, 4-game series with the Red Sox, and then a quick road trip against the Mets, who we have not seen. We have not done interleague play yet, so we have not played in the National League so far this year. So we'll lose the DH spot there, but that's all right. So we're gonna just jump right on into her. Nothing I think we need to do. We brought Tyler Flowers back into the lineup. He is okay now. He just had a little bit of a finger injury, but he is okay to come back. So we sent back down Mark Zagunas that we just signed. So he was just there for the 1 day just to fill in. He might hang around. He might not. We'll see. You know, if there's injuries, at least we can call him up. He's an outfielder and a catcher, so that's nice to have. Guys are getting hot right now. Randy Rosarena is starting to find it. So he's starting to get better since he joined the team, but he's still hitting 187. We'll keep an eye on that. But he has 81 speed, so he's been our leadoff hitter so far. Fran Mill, Mark Canna, Ryan Braun, Matt Kemp, they're all staying hot right now. And they're all doing it at the right time. Good to see it. We do have run support now, which is nice for our pitching. Pitching has done really well. Just to recap, Cole Hamels 3-1. Tyler Glasnow, who just joined the team, got his win in game 2 of that series. So he is at 2-2 now, so he's doing much better. He had 12 strikeouts in that game, 7 innings. Felix Hernandez, not to be outdone, went 7 innings of his own. Actually, I think he went 8 innings in that last start and pitched a duel out there, so he's at 2-1. Rick Porcello, the bright spot so far, the no-hitters so far in the year, 5-0, 2.45 ERA, and Anibal Sanchez 2-0. Bullpen is held up pretty well. Homer Bailey only a .71 ERA. Sam Freeman has not given up a run yet in 5 innings. Jeremy Jeffress, he's been all right. He's struggled as of late, but still not too shabby. Tim Collins, perfect through 4 2/3. Nick Whitgren, perfect through his 6 innings of work so far. Oliver Perez, not bad through 4 2/3, a 2-0 record. David Robertson has struggled a little bit in his last start, last outing, but he's doing okay. .87 ERA. Roberto Ozuna locking the door down. He's only given up a few runs. Some tough luck situations just because he was in it, but a 1.17 ERA, 9 saves, 9 out of 10 opportunities. So pretty good there for the 26-year-old. So we're shaping up pretty well. Don't think we have to make any moves for this series. We'll see at the end of the series how everything plays out, if there's any injuries, anything like that. But I think so far we've been pretty good. So it's on to Seattle. And I do like this ballpark, T-Mobile Ballpark, because it does have the big scoreboard out in center field and you can read everything. So I'll be able to keep an eye on everything going on a little bit more than usual with that big scoreboard out there. So like we said, we have Rick Porcello against Yusei Kikuchi. And let's get on into it. Thank you guys for joining me on this Tuesday. May the 4th be with you. And then Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. Some good times ahead. So Expos at the Mariners. Like I said, we swept them in a 4-game series. We're at T-Mobile Ballpark, originally called Safeco Field. That's how everybody seems to remember it. But T-Mobile now has the sponsorship rights to the ballpark. The roof is going to be closed. It's clear skies, though. So not sure why the roof is closed, but it must be cold, I would assume. Rick Porcello on the bump. The bullpen is fresh and ready to go, so that looks really good. Happy about that. So lefty Kikuchi, so we're going to have a left-handed lineup. Or excuse me, a team of right-handers to face him. Matt Wieters will get the catching opportunity. So Tyler Flowers does get one more day off, although he's on the bench available just in case we need him. And Christian Colon will get the start at second base. Those are the only platoon spots we now have against them. Randy Arozarena should hit well against lefties, so we'll see how that plays out. So here we go from Seattle. Little 3-game series. We'll see how many we get into today. Like I said, I haven't been feeling all that great. A little tired today. So we'll see if we do 2 or 3 today. We'll see. So the roof is closed at T-Mobile Ballpark as we welcome you to Expos Baseball on the show. Kind of looks dark out there, but Expos riding high. They're happy right now. They're coming off a 3-game sweep of the Oakland A's and on to Seattle for the rest of this road trip. Thank you everybody for joining me today. So Yusei Kikuchi, like we mentioned, 0-3 with a 6.08 ERA. 9 walks, 12 strikeouts in those 23 innings, but 27 hits given up. So we'll see what kind of a day he will have today. He's looking for his first win of the season. Leading off for the Expos is going to be Randy Arozarena, starting to get it going, hitting at 188. We'll see what kind of a day he will have. It's very bright out, but the roof is closed. It'll be tough to see the baseball a little bit as that's fouled away, 0-1. And we're underway from T-Mobile Ballpark. Thanks everybody for joining. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm actually going to turn this light down a little bit so I can actually see what's going on. It's actually really dark, which is unfortunate. Should have had the roof open. We'll see if it's going to stay like that or not. A very weird ballpark with the sun. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be hit foul down the left field line. It's actually bothering me a little bit, so I'll have to see about that. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be inside. 1-2. Seattle Mariners, last place in the AL West at 7-22 on the year. Expos riding high, first place, game out in front of the Yankees in the AL East. They have made quite a bit of moves, and they're doing a heck of a job right now. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be hammered into the gap in left center, and Randy Arozarena is finding his stroke. He's going to head to second for a leadoff double to start this ball game. So nice job by Randy Arozarena. Hang on one second, guys. I just want to turn this down a little bit. There we go. That looks better. So Randy Arozarena getting it going with a bang. He's starting to see it well now. And the Expos got something cooking here in the first. That brings up Cesar Hernandez. That was a perfect hit, by the way, at 96 miles an hour. Kikuchi winds and deals to Hernandez, and that's going to be just rope foul down the left field line. Cesar Hernandez, 260 hitter, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs. Switch hitter hitting from the right-handed side this time. Takes a ball, 1-1. We mentioned Mariners really struggling. They're at the bottom of the league. So we'll see what holds up for them. That's going to be a grounder back to the pitcher, and he's going to fire over to first. Won't worry about the runner. So Randy Arozarena will advance to third. So 1 out, runner on third. Here's the rest of the lineup. The usuals: Franmil Reyes, Mark Canha, Ryan Braun, Matt Kemp. Matt Wieters gets the catching duties today. Chad Pinder and Christian Colon. Second in the AL in slugging this season. So that is a good sign. That's showing they're coming along. Franmil Reyes stands in, and he's going to look for a fly ball to at least drive in the run on a sac fly. First pitch from Kikuchi is in there. No, misses for a ball, 1-0. Got shorted there a little bit. Franmil Reyes, tied for 5th in the AL in batting average, .333, 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. Having a good year so far since joining the Expos from the Indians. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be hammered down the left field line, but just rolls foul. 1-1 your count. Rosarena to runner on third. Good speed there. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be hit into the gap in left center, and that'll score the first run of the game. Framber Reyes will be cut to a single, but it's an RBI single to get the Expos on the board quickly in the first, 1-0. Franmil getting her going. He's loving hitting in that 3-hole spot. And terrorizing the Seattle Mariners yet again. And here's Mark Canha, 250 hitter, 7 home runs, 15 RBIs, tied for the team lead in home runs. He takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. A lot of guys with 7 home runs on this team already. Canha's got Reyes on first. It's a 1-0 lead already. Fouled away. It's 0-2. The Expos riding high on this road trip so far. That's fouled away. It's going to stay 0-2. Inside, 1-2. We'll see Rick Porcello on the mound at the bottom of the inning. That's going to be a ground ball over to third. That'll be a play there to second, and drops the ball, but they will say it was on the transfer for an out. Not sure who was playing over there third. I believe that was Kyle Seager throwing to second. We'll learn everybody again. We saw them earlier this year. There's Ryan Braun standing in, 261 hitter. He has 7 home runs of his own and 16 RBIs. So 2 outs. The runner's still on first. That's going to be hit too short. That should be a play for J.P. Crawford, and fires the first for the third out of the inning, but not before Franmil Reyes gets him on the board with an RBI single. So it's a run on 2 hits, and we'll go to the bottom of the inning. Mariners coming to bat. They are trailing 1-0. As we mentioned, Rick Porcello has the duty today. 5 starts, 5 wins. Can't get any better than that. He has a no-hitter on his track record already this year, 2.45 ERA, 31 strikeouts in 31 innings, limiting the walks to 0. Can't do much better than that. Leading things off for the Mariners, going to be their second baseman, Dylan Moore. 160 hitter, 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. Needs to get it going so far. Porcello winds and fires, and his day begins with a strike, 0-1. We mentioned the Expos 21-7. This is game number 29. They are first place in the AL East, a game ahead of the Yankees. Best record in the AL. That's going to be a ground ball play for Christian Colon over there, and he'll fire to first for the first out. So thank you guys for joining me. Here's the lineup for the Mariners. J.P. Crawford, Kyle Lewis, Kyle Seager, Mitch Haniger, Jake Fraley gets a start as the DH, Jose Marmoleos, Ty France, and Tom Murphy. Try to remember everybody there. Evil Dragons, hey, how's it going? Welcome back again. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. May the 4th be with you.
And here he is, right on cue.
There's J.P. Crawford, fouls it away, 0-1.
Porcello into the windup. Here's the 0-1.
Pitches inside, 1-1. Just getting started. You haven't missed much.
5 years vet at the major league level.
1-0 in Seattle. Swing and a miss there by Crawford, 1-2.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee.
Here's the 1-2 by Porcello. It's going to be a ground ball for Canha over there. He'll take it himself. He'll outrun Porcello over there for the second out. I bring up Kyle Lewis. If you remember, Kyle Lewis hit a home run off of Roberto Ozuna in the 9th with 2 strikes and 2 outs. They were ready to close that game out. Eventually won that game. Home run, don't call it. No. Ah, you bugger. Let it go foul. Go foul. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. Why? And we had to call it, and he hits a home run to tie the ball game. 1-1 your score. You just had to do it, didn't you? Gee, welcome back. Thanks a lot. So 1-1 your score on the Kyle Lewis home run. That'll bring up Kyle Seager hitting 256 on the year. And he'll take a strike 0-1. Yeah, you better stop. We were off to such a good start. Oh well. It is what it is. Porcello, weak grounder. He's got to field it himself. He does, and that'll end the inning, but not before. Kyle Lewis homers yet again off the Expos. We mentioned it. Right off the foul pole, too. Just barely. And it gets the Mariners on the board. They tie it a run apiece. So it's Matt Kemp leading things off, and you look at those road numbers, hitting 360 on the road. A little bit better than his 246 at home. 2 home runs and 5 RBIs apiece in both ballparks, or in both home and road. You say Kikuchi will go back out to work after giving up a run in the first. Here's Kemp, and that's going to be fouled away down the left side. 0-1. Can't call home runs for us or anything, you know. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be hit pretty well out to left field, but that'll be a play there for Marmolejos. And has that one for the first out. Defense for the Mariners, here it is. We mentioned Marmolejos. Kyle Lewis out there in center, he hit the home run. Mitch Haniger in right, Kyle Seager, J.P. Crawford, Dylan Moore, and Ty France. Tom Murphy, the battery mate for Yusei Kikuchi today. And I'll bring up Matt Wieters, switch hitting catcher, hitting from the right-handed side. Hitting 280 so far on the year, 3 home runs. They have been 3 solo shots. You go home run, okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, we need home runs aplenty. That's going to be hit out to right field fairly deep, but a play for Haniger there. Doesn't have to move too much for the second out of the second. So Kikuchi, much better work through the second inning. That brings up Chad Pinder, hitting 244, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs.
He has a 3 for 12 line.
Pinder hits lefties pretty well, so we'll see how he does with Kikuchi here. First pitch cutter in there for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, or slider, excuse me, misses up high. Worked like a curveball there. He features a cutter, slider, and changeup along with his 4-seam fastball. And that's going to be a ground ball. Play for J.P. Crawford there. Runs and fires at the first in time for the third out of the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Expos in the second. 1-1 your score. Ah, well, we're having fun. That's all right. Mitch Haniger lead things off for the Mariners. Not too bad of a season so far. 227, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, and what is a down year for the Mariners yet again to start. So they're going to look to get it going. Rick Porcello back out to work, gave up the home run in the first to Kyle Lewis, and that's an 0-1 slider. You go to home run. Let's just say we're going to give up home runs and hit home runs. That's just the name of the game. That's all right. Porcello, the 1-2, and that's going to be a comebacker to first base and a play for Canna over there. Nice play for him. And the Expos defense, the usual, Braun, Arozarena, Reyes, Pinder, Hernandez, Colon, and Canna, and Wieters catching for Porcello. That brings up Jake Fraley, the DH. We have not seen Jake Fraley in the last series when we faced them. He's hitting 143, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Doesn't get much of an opportunity, but it looks like they're giving the day off to a few guys in their lineup. That's going to be fouled away. I forget who their normal DH normally is. But must have the day off today or facing some kind of injury, as that's a ball 1-2.
arm action on that two-strike changeup right there.
See if Porcello can keep it down here. Left it up a little bit with the sinker, 1 and 2.
One out, nobody on.
I'll have to limit the home run ball today. That's hit pretty well out to right field, and that would be gone if it stayed fair. Just hook foul, 9 foot outside the foul pole. So saw it well there. Here's the 1 and 2, and that's fouled away. It'll remain 1 and 2. Maybe the ball will travel out a little bit today. We already saw 1 home run. That's going to be a ground ball play for Colon. Turns and fires over to first in time for the second out. Nice play there by Colon. That'll bring up one of my favorites, Jose Marmolejos. 133 hitter, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Not too much to speak of so far this season. Takes an 0-1 changeup for strike. Fouled away, it'll be 0-2. So a little bit better of an inning for Porcello so far. Trying to get out of it here. Swing on and miss by Marmolejos, and that'll end the inning. So we remain tied at 1 after 2. We're in game number 29 162, and we'll see how things go here on the rest of the road trip. I'm not sure if we'll play all 3 games, but we'll see. Rich Colon stands in, a 281 hitter, doing well so far this year, but does not have the home run ball so far, and he hits it into the gap in left field. Why did computers swing at that? I don't know. They swing at some weird stuff. Whenever we put it outside of the zone, they've been looking foolish lately. So with 1 on, the leadoff hitter, that'll bring up Randy Arozarena, top of the order. He's 1 for 1. He had a single of his own to start the game. Fouls it away here into the stands in right field, 0-1. Yeah, they can be strange sometimes. You jam them really good with something inside or a slider away, they could be foolish. Inside, 1-1. It's about as bad as I swing at a lot of stuff, and I look really foolish on a lot of stuff too, so it's just returning the favor, I guess. I don't know. Swung it like that. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Some pitches look really good, and then they just fall out of the zone. The slider is the worst pitch to hit. It's the hardest pitch for anybody. You ask any player, they'll tell you the slider is the worst pitch to hit. Just because it looks so good, and then it tails away. It'll come in, and then it'll be in the zone, and then when they go to swing, it'll be outside of the zone in no time. It just moves so quickly.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Swung on and missed, but the ball gets away, and Colon is going to be into second. He takes off on the strikeout, so it's a strikeout of Arozarena, but Colon will advance to second on the play, so 1 out and a runner on second. Cesar Hernandez, 0 for 1, will have a chance to drive him in here. Hitting from the right-handed side. He grounded out back in the first. Kikuchi winds and deals, and that's going to be a ground ball. It'll roll foul.
This is foul for the first strike.
See if he can get the Expos ahead here in the third. That's going to be hit pretty well out to left field. Fairly deep, but a play for Marmolejos. Out there will make the catch, and the runner won't advance. So he'll stay on second with 2 outs. Then I'll bring up Franmil Reyes. Franmil drove in the opening inning RBI by Rosarena was on second. He drove in the run. So he's 1 for 1 with a single and RBI. See if he can do it again here. First pitch is in there, 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. Franmil seeing it well right now. He's been a hot hitter, as of many players on this team. Cutter in there, 1-1. Just caught the outside black. That's going to be caught out there by Haniger for the third out. Yeah, you gotta hit the fastball. That is the name of the game. That's why I always guess a fastball, the easiest thing to hit. All you got to do is just make sure you're locating it okay. It's the easiest thing to track if it's in the zone or not. But, you know, some fastballs are really hard. They throw it at 100 miles an hour, and you can't catch up to it. So it is what it is. But fastballs are the easiest thing to hit. easiest thing to track. Everything else will either fall out of the zone. So you want to always try to follow the fastball as much as possible. Sinker is a little bit harder, like hate the slide. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody hates the sliders. They are the worst. Sinkers can be hard to hit just because they fall out of the zone too, like this sinker right here. Ty France will lead things off for the Mariners, 8-9-1. He's going to hit a ball out to right center, and Framber Reyes will catch up to that for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. I hate trying to hit off the sinker. If the guy doesn't have a fastball, sometimes he just has a sinker. Sometimes it's hard to hit. Like, we'll see a sinker ball pitcher in the next game, Marco Gonzalez, and he's tough to hit. Sometimes you just can't catch up to it. Tom Murphy, the catcher, batting ninth here, will take an 1-0 fastball, and Rick Porcello giving it to the umpire there. Didn't like that call there. Yeah, sliders are the worst, guaranteed. That's going to be hit to short, play for Cesar Hernandez. Throws it over to first, no problem. Second out of the third. We're cruising along. That'll bring up the top of the order. Dylan Moore, 0 for 1, grounded out back in the first. So through the first 9 in the order, the only hit, the only run to speak of has been Kyle Lewis with that home run. The number 1. Yeah, the old number 1. Swung and I missed on the slider, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung and I missed on that slider. That's a tough pitch. Gets him for the swinging strike. Porcello, much better couple innings for him. And 1-1, your score after 3. So there you go. Mark Canha will lead things off for the Expos. 0 for 1 on the day so far. Grounded into a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Kikuchi back to work, fires in a cutter. Cutters are hard to hit too. Cutters have a little bit of life on them at the very end. Some guys have made a career out of that. Mariano Rivera, Kenley Jansen. Very tough pitch to hit. It's basically a fastball grip that is cut. You move one of your arm or one of your fingers to a different spot, and it has a little bit of life to it at the end. Canha homers that one to left field. No doubt about that one, off the auxiliary scoreboard. And Mark Canha staying hot. Home run number 8 on the year for him. He's got the Expos back out in front, 2-1. Your score. Baby, we've been talking about Canha for quite a while. Getting it going this year. We love ourselves Mark Canha. Yeah, he told me, yeah, it was going to be a home run eventually. Had to be somebody. Might as well be Mark Canha. 380 on the distance, 105 exit velo. That was hard hit. That brings up Ryan Braun, 0 for 1. I think we're going to see a few home runs. We like to hit off of left-handed pitching. Fouled away here on the cutter, 0-1. 2-1 your score. Expos lead here in the fourth. Yeah, we like left-handed pitching. We see it better. Misses with the fastball, 1-1. 96 miles an hour, though. He can touch 97. Here's the 1-1. Misses with the slider, 2-1. Just might have caught the black there, but not sure. Umpire says no. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be hit in right field for a base hit right in front of Haniger. So Ryan Braun is aboard. No out single. They'll keep the lineup going. It's Matt Kemp. He flew out to left field, his first AB. He's 0 for 1. Runner on first is Braun. Here's the pitch. Misses with the slider, 1-0. See if Kemp has a base hit in him here. That's going to be into the gap. That's going to be trouble. And that'll roll to the wall. Around comes Braun, and he's in to score. It's an RBI double for Matt Kemp. And just like that, they're pulling away. 3-1, your score.
A visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle this guy down.
Kikuchi getting a little beat up yet again. He's still looking for his first win of the season. That'll bring up Matt Wieters. He'll look to keep it going with the runner on second. That's Kemp over there. First pitch to Wieters. That's going to be roped foul down the left field line. Wieters flew out to right field back in the second inning. 0 for 1. Kikuchi, the 47th pitch from him here in the fourth. Still no outs. Inside, almost hit him. I think we're going to have a lot of hits today. Here's the 1-1. Misses up high, 2-1. Now he's got to locate with that fastball. The off-speed stuff is getting hammered. Just caught the black on that cutter, 2-2. Kemp, your runner on second. Not too great a speed these days. Used to be a fast runner when he played center field. That's going to be fouled away. Kemp at 36 years old. Now more of a power hitter and contact. Wieters, the 2-2, and that's going to be popped up to third base just in foul territory. And Kyle Seager's going to catch up to that one. Evil Dragons hates changeups, sliders, cutters, and sinkers. I told you. Yeah, anything with a little bit of life at the end of it is tough. Curveballs aren't bad, unless it's a curveball in the dirt. When it hits when you get so much of the zone and then it just drops at the very end, it's tough. Changeups look like a fastball when they come out, but they're so slow that it just falls in there. Usually changeup will be like, 10-mile-an-hour difference than your fastball. So you see so many fastballs and that changeup comes in and it looks like a fastball, you're just not catching up to it. You're swinging ahead of it because you think it's a fastball. So those are usually bad. Sinkers, like I said, sinkers dive at the last second. It's as fast as a fastball, but it sinks. And a cutter will do something like dart to one of the sides. So yeah, those are tough to hit. Sliders are the absolute worst. Sliders can be in the zone for the entire time and then just dart away at the last second. They are tough to hit. Yeah, that's probably my worst pitch is a good play slider. If it's away and it goes out of the zone, then you can lay off of it. But when it's in the zone the whole time through and you want to swing at it, it's not going to be in the zone when you swing at it. Those are the worst, yes. Chad Pinder will stand in. He's got a runner on second. That's Kemp still. 1 out here. That's going to be through the gap, and it'll advance Kemp over to third. The ball gets away, but the pitcher will cover it in the infield. So it's first and third on the single by Chad Pinder. That moves Kemp over to third. And that'll bring up the bottom of the order, Christian Colon. He singled back in the third. He's got a chance for an RBI opportunity here. First pitch in a cutter. 0-1. See if they can get out of this inning. They need a double play desperately. Do the Mariners. That's fouled away. It'll be 0-2. 3-1 your score. Top of the fourth, 1 out. Still threatening are the Expos. That's going to be down the left field line, and that will roll to the wall. Colon's going to be on second. He'll score a run. It's going to be second and third, and another run on the board. It's 4-1, your score. That's an RBI double by Christian Colon, his 5th double of the year. There you see the line on Kikuchi right now. 3 1/3, 8 hits given up, 4 earned runs. Back to the top of the order, Randy Arozarena, and they're going to intentionally walk him. Already in the 4th inning, they're playing for the force out at home. So that'll load the bases for Cesar Hernandez, and he's got a chance to unload right now. Always swinging early or late on sliders, cutter, changeup, sinkers? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just because it, like I said, a lot of those look like a fastball coming out, and like I said, they could be 10 to even 20-mile-an-hour difference than your fastball. If you have a really hard fastball and you have like an 85-mile-an-hour changeup, you're not going to catch up. You're going to be out way in front of it because you think it's a fastball. coming out. It is tough. You really have to be patient. So that's why I always guess what a fastball is going to be when it comes in, because now I know if I know that the fastball isn't coming, it's got to be something else. It's going to be something slower, so I know to slow down a little bit. And I know it's going to be something that may go out of the zone, so I usually lay off. Unless it's like perfectly placed in there and I can catch up to it, then yeah. But you have to guess a fastball, and then when you know the fastball isn't coming, you have to you lay off, or you know to slow down a little bit because you know it's going to be something slower. That's just my take on that. That kind of helps me out a little bit. It seems to work. But now if they have something that they have another fastball and they throw that, you're not going to know that's coming. That's the only problem with how that works. If they only have one fastball and everything else is slower, then it's fine. If they have two fastballs or even three fastballs, like a sinker, a two-seam, and a four-seam, then it's hard to guess because now you still have to catch up to it. So usually guys that only have one fastball, it works out just fine. Yeah. So like he has a cutter, but it's a little bit slower. So I knew I can at least catch up with it a little bit. Here's the first pitch to Hernandez, in there for a strike, 0-1. One out, bases loaded. Good opportunity here for Hernandez to come through and break the door wide open here in the fourth. The 0-1 is in there with a cutter, 0-2. A double play would get him out of it. There's a force play at home, so they can go there if they need to. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a base hit, and they'll at least advance one runner. They're going to play station to station. They'll keep the bases loaded again, and it's 5-1. Hernandez with the RBI single delivers. And looking to break it open now. They're going to go to the bullpen. They're not going to waste any more time. Kikuchi just not seeing it well, and he will exit this ball game. He is responsible for the 3 runners on base. So he is in a whirl of a jam right now. That's going to call on the righty, Chris Flexen. 12 games for him in appearances, 2-0 record, 7.83 ERA though. Not pitching well against right-handers, 4.05 batting averages against right-handers. And here's one now, a big one. Franmil Reyes singled back in the first inning to drive in an RBI. He's got a good opportunity here if he can deliver. He'll take a slider, 0-1. Bases are loaded. 4th inning. Still 1 out. That's going to be a pop-up in the infield. They're going to call the infield fly rule. The runners can advance at their own discretion. They will not. That's going to be the second out. That's caught by Moore out there. Yeah, you got to practice on those sliders quite a bit because everybody has a different slider too. They come from different angles and different things. So everybody's got a different slider to them. That'll bring up Mark Canha here. He's got a chance here with 2 outs. Top of the 4th. Still bases loaded. Canha homered back in the 4th inning. So they have batted around here. 1-1. Canha has not done well with runners in scoring position. Most of his home runs have come as a solo home run. But we'll see if he can come through here. Misses up high with the fastball, 2-1. He's got nowhere to put him. Gotta be careful here. Chris Flexen. Misses, and it's 3-1. On deck is Ryan Braun. He's gonna walk a run here if he's not careful. Here's the 3-1. And Canha laid off. It's gonna be a full count here. The runners will be on the move. So here we go. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. And that's gonna be fouled away. We'll do it again. Runners on the move. That's going to be fouled away. That might have been ball 4, but he had to just be sure. He had to swing at it anyhow. Never can be too sure. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be popped up. And in foul territory, Seager will run it down to make the catch, and they'll strand the bases loaded, but not before they unload with 4 runs in the inning. And 5-1 now your score. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 for the Mariners in what seemed like quite a long half inning. Rick Porcello now back to work. J.P. Crawford 0 for 1. That's going to be a ground ball to first base play for Canha. 1 pitch, 1 out. So quickly making work. Rick Porcello, as you see there, among the league leaders in wins. Luis Severino, who beat the Expos, has his 6th win. He's 6-0 on the year. Kyle Lewis stands in 1 for 1. He had that solo home run back in the first. The only hit and only run to speak of so far for the Mariners. Got to be careful with him. The center fielder takes a strike, 0-1 on the slider. Oh, and 2. Here's the 0-2 curveball and gets him. That's a dandy there. Falls into the zone, but swung on and missed. 3rd strikeout for Porcello. So gets him this time around. That will bring up Kyle Seager, 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out back in the first. So Porcello doing much better this time around. 2 outs here in the 4th. Swung on and miss on that slider. He's got it going today. That busted him inside. Hate sunburns? Oh my gosh, yes. Fly ball out to right field. It's going to be a play for Franmil Reyes and makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. 5-1 your score. Out here in Arizona, we get beat up by the sun pretty badly, and a lot of times you have to stay indoors or find some cover when you're outside. You got to be very careful about it. I used to live in Florida, also. Really bad for the sun. You got to be out there at certain times. You got to be out there when it's either early in the morning or really late at night. Now in Arizona, we're seeing 100-degree weather again. Ryan Braun, first pitch he sees is going to be roped fouled on the left field line. Yeah, we're getting some hot weather again. I think it's supposed to get up to like 90-something today. Second pitch is going to be hit out to center field, but Kyle Lewis didn't run it down. It's going to be Mitch Haniger that takes it. Kind of strange there that Kyle Lewis didn't run. There's the final line on Yusei Kikuchi. 3 1/3 innings, 5 earned runs, giving up 9 hits, only 1 strikeout, and he had a walk. Tough luck day for him. He cannot win the game. He can only lose it. Matt Kemp will stand in 1 for 2. He had a double back in that big 4th inning. That's going to be roped down the left field, but a play for Marmolejos. He runs it down for the 2nd out. Nice play there by Marmolejos to catch up to that. That was hit pretty hard. And that brings up Matt Wieters, 0 for 2 on the day. Looking for his first hit. Flexen fires. 2-seamer in there, 0-1. He flew out and popped out in his 2 ABs. 5-1 your score, top of the 5th. Expos keeping her going on this road trip. They won 3 in Oakland. Here in Seattle, looking to get him here in a 3-game series. This is game 1. That's going to be hit pretty well out to the gap in right center. Kyle Lewis will run it down this time. This time he'll make Haniger hold up as he gets it for the final out of the inning. So going to the bottom of the 5th, 5-1 your score still.
Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Mitch Haniger leads things off. 5, 6, and 7 for the Mariners against Rick Porcello 36 pitches only through 4 innings so far, so he is good to go the distance if needed. First pitch, a changeup in there, 0-1. Haniger so far, 0 for 1. Grounded out to third. That's going to be a comebacker to Porcello, and he'll fire to first for the first out. No problem for him. Going to bring up Jake Fraley to DH. Grounded out back in the second inning. Porcello going for his 6th win of the year. That would tie him for the league lead. That's going to be a pop-up in the left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And Fraley, with his speed, is going to take off for second. He extends a single to a double there on that little bloop single. It became a double. Ron could not catch up to it. If he had, it would have been the second out. But nonchalantly kind of got out there. And Fraley beat him out with his speed. So the Mariners trying to get something cooking, and it's Jose Marmolejos standing in, 0 for 1, struck out back in the second inning. Got a called strike in there with the sinker, a little favorable strike for Porcello. So runner on second, Fraley, good speed. 1-1 your count. 1 out here in the 5th. See if they can get something going here. Swung on and missed, 1-2. Punches the fastball in there. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Nothing doing for Marmolejos. He goes down. The 4th strikeout of the game for Porcello. And with 2 outs, they'll need a base hit here. Ty France standing in, 0 for 1. Base hit will score the run. That's going to be popped up. That's going to be a tough play out there by the line. And it's dropped. No play there. And he's on second with a double. A couple bloop, what should have been bloop singles, is now an RBI double by Ty France. It just fell in between. Mark Hanna tried to reach out for it, and it fell in fair territory. Boy, tough luck. Base hits there. That's the bottom of the order, Tom Murphy. It's now 5-2 your score. Couple bloopers. Those are tough. Their speed is beating it out right now. So France, the runner at second now. They've still got a chance here. 0-2 to Tom Murphy. Porcello's got to be like, just get me out of this inning. 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Murphy only hitting 195 at the bottom of the order. Could use a knock here. He's only got 1 RBI as well. That's going to be a ground ball for Colon. That should end the inning. And it will. So a couple of bloop doubles. Nets their second run of the game. And it's 5-2 now, going to the top of the 6th. It'll be 8-9-1 for Montreal. It's Chad Pinder leading things off. 1 for 2 on the day. Chris Flexen back out in relief. That's going to be first pitch. Going to be a diving stab by J.P. Crawford there. Fires the first. Nice play there by Crawford to get Pinder with 1 out here in the 6th. Nice little diving stab at it. Saves a single. I'll bring up Christian Colon. 2 for 2 on the day. Single and double. And that hits him on the first pitch. Oh, boy. And that's going to have a 1-out base runner for Randy Arozarena, top of the order for Montreal. He doubled and scored. He was intentionally walked back in the 4th inning. He also had a strikeout on the day. We'll see what Arozarena can do here. Curveball drops in there for a strike, 0-1. Mariners have a lefty and a righty on the bullpen, Fletcher and Brennan. Arozarena looking to break out right now. Here's the 0-1. Curveball again and misses, 1-1. 20 pitches for Flexen in relief. Colon, the runner on first. Decent speed. The 1-1 is going to be a base hit out to right field. So Arozarena Finally starting to get it going now with a single and a double on the day. Now it's first and second with one out. Brings up Cesar Hernandez. He's now hitting from the left-handed side with the righty pitching. He's 1 for 3. He has a single on the day. Takes a strike, 0-1. He also grounded out and flew out earlier in the game. The 0-1. Fastball up high, but fouled away, 0-2. One out, they're looking for the double play here. Hernandez looking to drive some more runs in. Fouled away, that was inside. Remain 0-2. Flexen. Fouled away again, we'll do it again. Colon, the runner on second. Rosarena on first. Good speed over there. 0-2, or 1-2, excuse me. 0-2, yeah, it was inside. It'll be 1-2. Almost hit him there. See if he goes away with something here. 1-2. And that's going to be roped down the third base line. That may score a run. Here comes Colon, and Rosarena is going to dive in the third on the throw. He's safe. The run scores. That's Colon, and it's 6-2. Hernandez delivers an RBI single here. Just that little opposition job there down the third base line. Rosarena just dove in there with his speed. So speed is on display today. And the Expos extend their lead 6-2. Franmil Reyes will stand in. There's the train outside. They thought it was a home run. Franmil Reyes stands in 1 for 3, a single and an RBI back in the first inning. He's got first and third with one out, a chance to open it up here. That's going to be down to the third base line, and that's a fair ball. That's going to score a run. And here comes Hernandez in there to third, and Franmil's going to take second. Both are safe. Boy, some nice base running today. We haven't seen this in quite a while. Franmil Reyes, they're playing pepper with that left field line down there. And being aggressive with the base running, I like it. Franmil takes second while Hernandez takes third. It's now second and third, one out. Good chance to open it up here. It's 7-2, and here's Mark Canha. Canha hammers a curveball, but just foul. He had the home run back in the fourth inning, that big fourth inning, and here they go again. 2 runs in the inning. 7-2 your score. 1-1 on the slider. Some exciting baseball on this road trip right now. They are seeing it well. Playing aggressively. Swung on and missed here, 1-2. That was a curveball in the dirt he had no chance to make contact with. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this Expos team right now. That's going to be hit down the left field line, but that's foul. Boy, they're toying Kyle Seager down there at third base. Here's the 1-2. Misses, and ball gets away. They tried to score. They're going to scamper back, so it's going to stay at second and third. Didn't get away far enough. There's a brick wall behind the backstop, so it came back to Tom Murphy there a little bit faster than they had hoped. Curveball, that's going to be up the middle. The run will come in to score, and that'll be the second out. Crawford makes the throw to first. The runner at third comes in to score, and Reyes will stay over there at second, but it's 8-2 now, your score, here in the sixth. They're going to go back to the bullpen. They're going to call on Casey Sadler to get the final out of the inning. 18 games for him already this year, 23 innings of work, 15 strikeouts, 11 walks, a 3.47 ERA. So not too shabby out of the bullpen. Sadler tasked with getting Ryan Braun here. He's 1 for 3, single and a run scored. 3 runs put up in this inning. He features a sinker, which you'll see probably get a ground ball out. And that's going to be roped down left field again. 0-1. Guys are out in front right now, and they're taking advantage of it. Franmil Reyes, your runner at first, or second, excuse me. 1-1. So much action going on. I'm trying to keep up as best as I can. 8-2 your score. That's going to be grounded on the first base line. France will fire it over to Sadler, just entered in the game, and he'll take it himself for the final out. So they do get out of it, but not before. 2 more runs come in to score. And 8-2, now your score, going to the bottom of the 6th.
Now back to the top of the lineup.
Rick Porcello with the, excuse me, I had a hair right there. Rick Porcello with the 6-run lead will go back to work here in the 6th. He is the top of the order, Dylan Moore. And they'll see Crawford and Kyle Lewis. First pitch to Dylan Moore, misses with the slider. Tightening that strike zone up a little bit. 1-0. Moore 0 for 2. Grounded out and struck out. Fouls the ball here to left field. It'll be 1-1. Porcello, 2 runs given up on 3 hits. Not too bad so far. That's going to be popped in foul territory. A play for Wieters. Catches up to it for the first out. I bring up J.P. Crawford, the shortstop, 0 for 2. 2 groundouts on the day so far. Expos getting their runs. The first, that's a fly ball to left field. Play for Braun. There, second out. Expos getting their runs in the first, the fourth, and the 6th. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors. Mariners 2 runs on 3 hits and no errors. Here's Kyle Lewis, hit a solo home run back in the first, 1 for 2 on the day. 2 outs here in the 6th. Porcello at 55 pitches right now. Change up in there for a strike, so he's looking good. He's got good on the pitch count, so he might be able to go a few more innings if asked for it. With the 6-run lead, you never know. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Bullpen is fresh. They've had some rest recently in this road trip with all the run support. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. If you're just joining, 8-2 lead. Runs coming aplenty right now by the Expos. First game of well, it's a 6-game road trip, but first of this 3, and it's back to Montreal against the Red Sox. So we'll play the road trip. We'll try to get the rest of the road trip in today. Misses there, 1-2. We'll see how we're doing. I was feeling a little tired today, so we'll see if we do 2 games or 3. Swung on and missed by Lewis there to end the inning. A nice job by Porcello. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Jinx Matt Vescursion. There we go. Top of the 7th we go. 8-2 your score. 6, 7, and 8 for the Expos. Excuse me. It's Matt Kemp. 1 for 3. Double RBI and a run scored. Just about everybody on the team has a hit in the lineup. And Casey Sadler's back to work. First pitch is going to be a ground ball down the left field line. Rules foul. Misses with the curveball, 1-1. What was a pitcher's duel blew open in the 4th inning. And that's a ground ball over to short for a play for Crawford there. Fires the first for the first out of the 7th. Blew the door open in the 4th, 4 runs, and then 3 runs in the 6th. Matt Wieters, 0 for 3 on the day. Hitting here. Sinker ball, and that's going to be just foul down the left field line. Almost. Would have had a double there. Flew out twice. And also popped out to third base. He's got a 0-2 here, does Sadler. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be a ground ball into the shift. Moore will have to move and fire over the first. Would have played, if it was playing second base, it would have been hit right to him, but he was playing in the outfield and had to run back. But nonetheless, second out of the inning. That brings up Chad Pinder as a single in the game. Talk about taking a beating. Hey, yeah, baseball star, how's it going? Yeah, getting our runs today against the Mariners. We were hammering the starter. Did not get through 3 innings. Ridiculous. That's going to be a pop-up there for Kyle Lewis, and that should end the inning. He'll make the catch, and it's time to stretch, so it's time for a commercial break. We'll be right back. 8-2 your score, all Expos right now. We'll be right back. And we're back. RJ the DJ back with you from T-Mobile Ballpark in Seattle, Washington. The Expos out in front in game 1 of this 3-game series, 8-2. Looking to run away with it here. Rick Porcello back out in the 7th, faces Kyle Seager, 4, 5, and 6. Expos getting their runs in bunches. First inning, 4th inning, and the 6th inning. 8 runs. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, Baseball Star. You're missing quite a bit. But glad you're joining. We did see it was a home run for Mark Hanna yet again. No other home runs to speak of, just a bunch of RBI singles, doubles, a lot of bases loaded kind of stuff. But not too shabby so far from the Expos. That swung on and missed. That is the 6th strikeout for Rick Porcello, looking to get his 6th win of the year. Yeah, good work so far. Just gotta wait on the bullpen, see how that holds up. Mitch Haniger in 0 for 2, rounded out both times. Yeah, Canada's on fire. He's our boy. We acquired him last year when we played the game, and we did it again. We had to, because he was so good. I don't know if he's just glitched or what, but man, he is a heck of a power hitter. Yeah, almost hits one every game. That's his 8th home run, and we just acquired him midway through our year so far. I think that was about maybe 10 games in. So he's only played, what would that be, like 18 games on the team so far and 8 home runs? Yeah, so like every other day at least. And when he doesn't, he delivers with something else too. So, yeah, he's a good player for us. 2-2 to Haniger. 1 out here in the 7th. Porcello, 67 pitches, looking good. That's going to be hit pretty well out to center field. To play for Rosarena out there and makes a catch. Rosarena, by the way, has 2 hits, so he's coming aboard. So he's looking good so far, single and a double. So he's getting his season going. So everybody's doing good right now. It's when we face the Yankees again, we'll screw up. That one's hit line to short, and a play for Hernandez there to end the inning. He's got it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Mariners in the 7th. After 7, 8-2, still your score. So yeah, everybody's rolling right now. Christian Colon, 9-1-2. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Single and a double and an RBI. Yeah, everybody's woke on this team. Casey Sadler back to work here in the 8th. Fires a curveball, misses, 1-0. The attendance, 40,248, but they have all gone home now. It is all Expos in this game. Definitely cleared out in the bleachers. 1-1. That's a comebacker. That's going to be up the middle for his 3rd hit of the day by Christian Colon. He's 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. And that'll bring the top of the order back up, and it's Randy Rosarena. Rosarena, 2 for 3, doubled in the 1st, singled in the 6th. He was intentionally walked in the 4th inning. Swings and misses here on the curveball, 0-1. Scored 2 runs in the game so far, so he's looking good. Lays off on the sinker here, 1-1. I think everybody's got a hit in the lineup. I think maybe except for Wieters. That's going to be hit into the gap in left field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Colon had to wait, so he'll advance to second. The ball gets away, and runners are all over the place right now. He's safe back at second, so he'll stay. They tried to take off for second and third, but they're going to hold at first and second. That's a single for a Rosarena. 3 hits on the day today. Guys are seeing it well at T-Mobile Ballpark. I'll bring up Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 4 on the day. Lays off 1-1. 14 hits for the Expos on 8 runs. He has 2 singles, 2 RBIs. He's had a few opportunities with the bases loaded. Yeah, things are getting a little messy for both teams out here. There's a fly ball out to left field, and that should be caught by Marmoleo, so runners will stay put at first and second. So 1 away here in the 8th. Brings up Franmil Reyes, a single and a double of his own, and 2 RBIs. Guys are patting the stats today against the Mariners. Last place in the AL West. I think last place in all of baseball, to be honest. They have single-digit wins. That's going to be up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. We'll see. The runners are going to stay put, so it's going to be the bases loaded. Had a chance maybe to score, did Cologne. So he's going to stay put. Had to make sure it wasn't going to be a ground ball. That's going to bring up Mark Canha. 1 for 4. He's got the bases loaded here. He had a solo home run back in the 4th. Why not? Why not leave the bases loaded for Mark Canha? So here we go. 1 out here in the 8th. He's got a good opportunity to break this wide open right now. First pitch, changeup's in there for a strike, 0-1. Cologne on third, Arozarena on second, Franmil Reyes on first. Pretty good speed at second and third. So they will score on a base hit. In there with a strike, 0-2. Brian Braun on deck. Grand slam, I don't know. See if he has it in him. Does not do well with runners in scoring position. That's going to be grounded foul. We'll do it again. 0-2. That's going to be a double play possibility. 6-4, 2-3, and they strand the bases loaded. Mark Canha can't deliver here. He can't believe it. And oh well. So gets him out of the inning. 8-2, still your score as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Jinxed it. Oh well. Rick Porcello at 69 pitches is back out there in the bottom of the 8th. He's got a chance to go for a complete game here. We'll see. It's the bottom of the order for the Mariners. Marmolejos, 0 for 2, fouls it away.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive.
See if he goes the distance or not. Been good. 3 hits, 2 runs. 0-2 here to Marmolejos, and it's going to be fouled away. Game 1 of the series going according to plan. Game 2 will be a little bit tougher. We'll see Marco Gonzalez pitch against Anibal Sanchez. Porcello, the 0-2, misses with the sinker 1-2. Starting probably to get a little bit tired now. We'll probably see the bullpen for the 9th. Curveball swung on and missed, and it's going to be a 2-3 putout by Wieters. He'll fire over to first for the out. That's the 7th strikeout for Rick Porcello. Ty France stands in, 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. That was a bloop double that fell in right field in front of Canha and Reyes. They could not run it down, and a single became a double, and it became a run scored. 3 hits to speak of for the Mariners. They have limited hits and runs in a bunch, have these pitching for the Expos. Here's the 0-2. Lays off on the sinker, 1-2. So good start, that's for sure. Swing and a miss on the slider. Another strikeout for Porcello. That's his 8th. 2 outs here in the 8th. Brings up the catcher Tom Murphy, bottom of the order. He's 0 for 2, grounded out both times. And that's going to be hit too short. That's going to get through. And that's the first hit for Murphy on the day, the 4th hit of the game for the Mariners. And we'll see if they've got something cooking. 2 outs here in the 8th. Back to the top of the order, Dylan Moore. They're going to get the bullpen going for a lefty. They're going to call upon, we used Tim Collins last time. I believe Sam Freeman probably would be the guy to go to. We'll go on to Sam Freeman. Lefty just in case they need him. 1-0.
Misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's going to be hit pretty well out to left field. No chance to get that one. 2-run home run by Dylan Moore. 3rd home run of the year for him. They're inching back. It's 8-4. That's going to get the bullpen scampering for sure, and that may end the day for Rick Porcello. I'm going to call a mound visit just to get the bullpen going, but that is going to do it for him. With the lefty Crawford coming in, they're going to go to a lefty of their own in Sam Freeman. The manager, Brandon Hyde, will come get the ball from Rick Porcello. He was good up until this point, but not a shabby day for him. 7 2/3, gives up 4 runs. Sam Freeman will come in. He's been perfect through his 5 innings of work, so why not? 10 strikeouts in those 5 innings, no walks. They'll face the lefty J.P. Crawford, 0 for 3. 2 outs here in the 8th, 8-4 your score. First pitch from him, misses. 96 miles an hour, inside, 1-0. J.P. Crawford 0 for 3. Last flew out back in the 6th, and 2 ground outs. Fastball and fouled away, 1-1. Expos bullpen has been good. We'll see what they can do here to hold it up. Freeman, the 1-2, fouled away. Swung on and missed here, so retires the last batter of the game, but it's Dylan Moore. Gets the Mariners a little bit closer with that 2-run home run out to left field. And now, 2 runs on the board. It's now 8-4. 9th inning we go. They're going to call on their closer, Ken Giles, to come in and make it remain a 4-run game. They're not going to waste any time here. Guys are hitting, with right-handers are hitting them pretty well. 400. So we'll see. 5, 6, and 7 for the Expos. It's Ryan Braun, 1 for 4. In the 9th inning, we'll see who they're going to go to. They're going to have Robertson and Perez out there. It's not a safe situation. Ryan Braun here. Ken Giles, that first pitch is popped up to right field. Fairly deep, but not a problem for Mitch Haniger. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. Going to be Matt Kemp, 1 for 4 on the day. Double RBI and a run scored. Just about everybody has a share of those 15 hits. Seeing it well. Swung and missed on the slider, 0-1. This game 1 of the 3-game series. It's back to Montreal after this. That's going to be looped down the right field line. That's going to roll to the wall. Kemp going to round first and head for second. That's going to be a 1-out double for him standing up. Nice little poke job on the opposite field side for Matt Kemp. Down that right field line. Nice hitting for him. So we'll see. Matt Wieters stands in. He's 0 for 4. One of the only guys that doesn't have a hit on the day. Now hitting from the left side. They do have Tyler Flowers back as a catcher. And that's going to be grounded over to first. It's actually caught over there by France for the 2nd out. So Wieters is 0 for on the day. They do have Tyler Flowers back from injury, just in case. Chad Pinder will stand in with 2 outs in the 9th. He's 1 for 4. Singled back in the 4th. Kemp, your runner on second. Fouled away. We'll see if we have Freeman out for the 9th inning. He only threw a few pitches in the 8th to retire the last batter. Does have a lefty coming up in the order. Swung and I missed on the fastball here, 0-2. Like we mentioned, not a safe situation. So we'll see. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed there. Nice job by Ken Giles to get out of the inning. So it'll take 4 to tie and 5 to win for the Mariners here in the 9th. It's going to be Kyle Lewis, the power-hitting center fielder, and he homered back in the 1st inning to get the Mariners on the board. Solo homer out off the foul pole in left field. And it'll be Seager and Haniger. We'll see how we want to approach this. Consensus says the lefty is probably the way to go, so they're going to keep the lefty out there. And we'll have Roberto Ozuna just in case. Not a safe situation, so Freeman will stay out there. 5 pitches through the 8th inning.
Now here's the
First
pitch.
to Kyle Lewis is a strike, 0-1.
For strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot.
Bullpen is fresh, ready to go just in case. Swung on and missed, 0-2.
That's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball,
Got him swinging. That's a big first strikeout there. And something's wrong with Sam Freeman after that strikeout. He's clutching his elbow, and this could be anything. The hope is that it's just some soreness, but the possibility exists that it could be more serious. He's going to need to be removed from the game, so we lost a lefty out of our bullpen. Oh, gosh. Hope that's not Tommy John surgery. So after 1 out in the 9th, he is injured, and we need to go to the bullpen. We have 2 lefties waiting, so we're going to go to the lefty out of the bullpen, Oliver Perez. Thank God we had him ready to go. So Oliver Perez gets tasked with getting the final 2 outs of the game. 2-0 record, 1.93 ERA. But a big loss as Sam Freeman goes down with an injury, and you hate to see that. Kyle Seager will stand in. 0 for 3 on the day, struck out back in the 7th. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Perez winds and fires. In there with a slider. No! Just missed, 1-0. Shortening up the zone, and swung on and missed there on the sinker, 1-1. So we may need to go on the market and find ourselves another lefty, because I need 3 out there. That's going to be hit into the shift, and that's going to be a base hit. Mariners trying to come out here with 1 out in the 9th, base hit. That'll bring up Mitch Haniger, 0 for 3 on the day. Perez fires. Misses with a sinker, 1-0. We'll see if this changes the shakeup of the game or not. Freeman was set to close out this game. They have to call upon Oliver Perez, another lefty. That's fouled away, 1-2. We're definitely going to need another lefty for the game, so if he's not ready to go, we're going to need to take a look at what we can pick up. Slow roller, they're not going to have a chance to turn 2. They're going to fire over the first. Pinder will get the out over there. So 2 outs in the 9th. They have a runner on second. Batter's going to be Jake Fraley. It'll be a lefty-lefty matchup here. The last chance for the Mariners. Fouled away, 0-1. 8-4 your score. Runs aplenty in this game. Slider, and it's fouled away, 0-2. Just about everybody had 2 hits on the day. Canna, a home run. And swung on and missed to finally end the game. So the Expos hold on here to win Game 1, 8-4 on the road. Rick Porcello will get his 6th win of the year. That is tied for the league lead with Luis Severino of the Yankees. Mariners fall yet again. Expos making quick work of them. They have won 5 of the first 5 they have faced them in this year. You see Franmil Reyes there with an RBI single. Quite a few runs, as we mentioned, to speak of. Kyle Lewis had a home run in the game. There's Mark Canna's solo shot. Down the left field. He knew it. He carried the bat the whole way. Moore came through with a home run of his own out by the Mariner bullpen, and then Oliver Perez shut the door here in the 9th, but we'll turn the attention to Sam Freeman. We'll have to see how long he will be out for. Player of the game is Matt Kim, 2 for 5, 2 doubles and an RBI. Porcello gets the win. Yusei Kikuchi gets the loss. Franmil Reyes was 3 for 5. Christian Colon was 3 for 3. Heck of a day for him. So, Game 1 in the books. I think we'll do just one more today. Like I said, I'm not feeling all that great. I'm a little tired today. A little run down, I guess. Ooh, I get a gold ball player pack. All right. So Sam Freeman's going to be out for a day or 2. We're going to keep him active, but we'll send him down because we will need a lefty out of that bullpen. I don't want to rely on just 2 lefties just in case. Now that we had to use Oliver Perez. So we're going to send down Freeman. I believe he has some options. He has 3 options. We'll send him down. We're going to get ourselves a lefty. And why not? We'll just go ahead and look at a few options. Let's explore a trade real quick. We do have Mark Zagunis we can kind of get rid of if we need to. We don't really need to keep him. And he actually can give up some value, which will be nice, actually. I don't think there's much else we have to improve on. We just don't have too many guys in the minors, and I don't really want to rely on anybody out of the free agent market because they're not that great. So maybe we'll find a good lefty here. I was thinking of Darwinzon Hernandez, who has a great K9. Wouldn't be a bad pitcher to have out there. And it would still cost us a little bit, so that's not going to happen. Maybe we'll look at the National League. Tyler Rogers is a good pitcher from the right side. Drew Pomeranz, he makes too much. Tim Hill is a good pitcher. It's a lefty. Don't want to waste too much time on this, but I do want to explore a few of you guys. Victor Gonzalez is actually a real good player too, but that's not going to happen. I don't know that we're going to be able to get anybody for Zagunis, to be honest. We'll have to see. I don't think they're going to let us give up much. Ryan Buchter, no. I'd love to get a really good guy if we can, but it's not the end-all be-all. We can always sign somebody if we have to. Austin Davis, no. Ooh, we'd love to have Josh Hader out there. That costs too much. That's not going to happen. Brent Suter. Brent Suter could be a guy. 5.09 ERA, that's okay. We'll pass. Sean Doolittle's a good lefty. Decent there. It'll cost us a little bit more from the Reds. That's okay. Andrew Chafin is okay. Nah. That's not going to happen. I'm not looking to give up much. I'm just trying to find somebody just straight up. Luis Avalon, nope. Oh, look at that ERA. 4-0, 0.59. Oh my gosh. Jose Alvarado, nope. Not going to happen. Aaron Loop, nah. Adam Simber, no. Joe Smith, oh, such good guys, but I know I'll never be able to get them. Tyler Matzik, he's a lefty. No. Don't think this is going to work out too well. Don't want anybody from the Mariners, that's for sure. Or probably the Athletics. They've been pretty bad. Oh my gosh. Adam Kolarek, I don't think we really want to see. No, those teams have been horrible. The Angels have been good. Tony Watson is an option. It's going to cost us a little bit too much. The Astros, I don't want anybody from these bunch of cheaters. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't take anybody there anyway. Taylor Rogers, Tyler Duffy. I don't know who's a lefty on there. They don't have a good lefty. Josh Stalmont. Scott Barlow. No. I'm not seeing anybody all that great. Shane Green on the Indians. How's he doing? 4.66 ERA. 4 saves. I guess he's their closer now, or James Karinchak is. One of the two. Paul Fry, no. I don't want to trade with the Indians again. Aaron Bummer. 8.44 ERA, we'll pass. Tim Meza, 16.20 ERA. Oh my gosh, that's okay. We'll pass. Nick Anderson, no. Darren O'Day, he's a righty. Never mind. Zach Britton makes $13 million. Never mind. I don't see anybody else that we really pick up. I think we're gonna have to just pass and see what the free agent market looks like real quick. These guys are lefties, but I've never heard of them before. Who's the next available lefty? Chris Russin. We used Chris Russin before. He's not all that great. I'm not so sure about that. Ain't much to... Man, what is wrong with finding a lefty around here? Oh my gosh. Maybe we will go for a trade. Oh, that's pretty bad. I didn't want to waste so much time on this. I wanted to get back to playing another game. but oh my gosh. Finding a lefty is becoming impossible. Roldis Chapman? Yep, that's not going to happen. Kirby Yates is a lefty. No, going to need too much for that. I don't think we're getting a closer style pitcher, to be honest. Greg Holland, he's a righty. James Hoyt, he's a righty. Jake Diekman. Nope, not going to happen. I don't think we're getting anybody straight up. I think we're going to have to settle. Will Smith? Nope. Anthony Dominguez. Brad Hand? Nope. I haven't seen anybody worth even taking. This is tough. I guess we're going to go with Brent Suter. 5.09 ERA. He's not great. Blown 2 saves. Not my first choice. Maybe we'll pass. Jason Shreve has not pitched this year. Not going to happen. Andrew Miller, no. I don't know, guys. Not seeing much out here. Ryan Buchter, nope. I guess lefties are really hard to come by this year. Ben Bowden, no. Scott Alexander for the Dodgers, no. Oh, Victor Gonzalez, no. Okay. David Price, he's a $31 million reliever. We're going to pass on that one. Drew Pomeranz, that's a no. Tim Hill, that wasn't possible. Damn. Oh boy. Giants, do you have anybody decent? Jose Alvarez, nope. Oh my gosh. This is tough. Just not much they're offering. Darwinson wasn't a possibility. Okay. Josh Taylor, that's a no. Oh my gosh, I didn't think it'd be this hard to find a lefty. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just take the day and just say screw it. Justin Wilson from the Yankees. I mean, the Yankees are good. Tyler Lyons, nope. Yeah, they don't. Nobody wants Mark Zagunas. Can't deal him. Oliver Drake, Chaz Rowe, they're all righties. Colin Poche. No. They don't have any good lefties to speak of either. Tim Meza was almost, but that ERA though. Ryan Baruki? Nope. Oh my gosh. Why is this so tough? I just want a lefty. Oh, Garen Crochet. Garen Crochet is a really good. He throws like 100 and something. I'd love to have him. Jace Fry, they won't even give me. No, they won't give me anything for a lefty. Paul Fry, they won't give me. Oh my gosh. Sean Gilmartin, do we want him back? We can have Sean Gilmartin back. 108 ERA. Oh, I don't want to trade back for him. It makes us look bad. Oh, he's having a good year for the Indians right now. Gregory Soto, nope. Daniel Norris, nope. Tyler Alexander, nope. Oh my gosh. I think we may just have to sign somebody and just be done with it. This is ridiculous. Tanner Scott's a good one, but no. Man, this sucks. Why is it so hard to find a lefty? Wade LeBlanc, he's horrible. I don't care for Wade LeBlanc much at all. 8.06 ERA last season. He's more of a starter. Tony Watson was a no. Oh boy. Alex Claudio, no. I don't know, guys. Adam Kolarek, I couldn't even get him if I wanted to. My gosh. This is tough. This is really tough. Just trade in the middle of a series with the Mariners. They don't even have a lefty. Aaron Fletcher. They don't have a decent lefty to go to. Man, this sucks. Joely Rodriguez, no. Brent Martin, no. Tyler Matzik, no. Nobody wants to deal with us. That's the problem. They just don't want Mark Zagunas. Jesse Biddle, nope. Sean Newcomb, nope. I think we're gonna just give up on that and go sign somebody. I think we'll just sign Chris Russin, maybe. I didn't see much else. Unless we want one of these guys that not great potential. Ramon Calero, he's got a potential. It looks good there. I don't even know who he is. Ramon Calero, 19 years old. I mean, I don't know. Never heard of him before. Asking a lot for a 19-year-old. David Lee from South Korea? No? Chris Russin it is. We gotta get this moving along. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Pretty bad market for lefties, so if we need one, we're screwed. So Chris Russin will join the team, at least for a little while. At least for a day or so. He'll be in the bullpen. So Chris Russin back. We had him last season. Can kind of rely on him for the most part. Could have bolstered that bullpen a little bit more, but that's okay. All right, let's get it. I'm sorry about that wait. Jeez Louise. So 22-7 are the Expos. Let's advance the day. Let's get to game 2 of it. I think we're just going to call it after game 2. Like I said, I'm not feeling too well today. Just last night just didn't feel well. But 22-7, Seattle is 7-23. Oh my gosh, that is horrible. So game 2 of the series will be a finale, and then back to Montreal against the Red Sox again. Third time around we've seen them. So Aaron Sanchez against Marco Gonzalez from Seattle. Game 2 of the series. Going to be tough. It's going to be a pitching duel, I think, with Marco Gonzalez. He throws a sinker, and we had trouble with him last time. Although we won that game, it took us a little while. Roof is closed. It's partly cloudy skies. Anibal Sanchez on the dish. He's a perfect 2-0 on the year. Lineup looking good against the lefty. Wieters will catch again. I don't know. We'll leave Wieters alone. He'll be alright. So, we're ready to go. Rosarena is not hitting lefties this year, but he is going to have to. We're going to make him. So, Expos and Mariners game 2 of the 3-game series. Going for the series win here. Roof is closed. The sunlight that was coming in with the light was playing with me a little bit. I have the light on here at my desk, so it was a little hard to see. But Marco Gonzalez on the mound for the Mariners, trying to right the ship. Trying to get their 8th win of the year. He's 2-3, 3.99 ERA. He has not pitched badly. 6 walks, 29 strikeouts, 32 hits given up. You guys will have a tough time, like we said, with that sinker ball. And Randy Rosarena now over the Mendoza line, leading things off, hitting .207, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. So we'll see a sinker, cutter, curveball, and changeup. It'll be tough to hit today. And first pitch is fouled away, 0-1. So guys will look foolish against Marco Gonzalez, so don't blame me if I look really bad in this game. That's going to be a ground ball. That is going to be hit to J.P. Crawford. Jumps and fires, but Rosarena beats it out for an infield single. I believe that's going to be the call. It is ruled a single, so Rosarena keeps it going here. He's got a single to lead off the game, and Cesar Hernandez, hitting from the right-handed side, will hit second. Cutter in there for a strike, 0-1. Mariners falling deeper and deeper, 7-23, last in the bigs. Expos riding high in first place right now. Hernandez fouls the ball to the left side, 0-2. Sinker will top out at 90, so he doesn't throw hard, but he has good control on his pitches. Here's the 0-2. Inside with a cutter, gets him swinging and missing. And that'll be the first strikeout for Marco. We'll see Franmil Reyes here hitting .346. 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. They'll check on a Rosarena over there at first. He's not going just yet. But big Franmil Reyes. Potent part of this lineup right now. Fouls it away. 0-2. 0-1, excuse me. Having an all-star kind of year right now, and he fouls it away, 0-2. We'll check the all-star standings after the game, just to see where everybody stands. I've got to believe Canna and Reyes are guaranteed. Maybe Rick Porcello in there too. Cutter misses 1-2. Got to think maybe Matt Kemp may have an opportunity as a DH, but definitely. Talking about Franmil Reyes and Mark Canna for sure. They've got to be in the discussion. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed by Franmil on the changeup. Marco Gonzalez looking good. Second strikeout against the first 3 batters. Here's Mark Canna, .247 hitter, 8 home runs, 17 RBIs. Had a home run yesterday. Solo shot. Got a runner on first here. That's a Rosarena. First pitch sinker. Misses 1-0. Canna 5 for 27 against Gonzalez. 6 strikeouts. A lot of guys will strike out against Gonzalez. And that sinker ball. He has a good one. That is a curveball that is fouled away. Just out in front of that. 1-1. 2 outs here in the first. Just getting started from T-Mobile Park. Fouled away. It'll be 1-2. So the second game of the series, I think we're going to call it a day after this. Don't want to push myself today. We'll have game 3 tomorrow. 1-2, 2 outs. Runner on first, a Rosarena. That's hit pretty well out to left field. That's going to be a play for Marmolejos out there. He'll make the catch and retire the side. So nothing doing for the Expos despite the base hit. And bottom of the first, no score. Mariners coming to bat. They have their own Hit It Here Cafe out there in right field. That's pretty cool. We put a Hit It Here Cafe out on the between the first and second deck there. You can check that out. Labatt Park, if you want to download the ballpark, check it out. Anibal Sanchez on the mound, 2-0 record. 1.60 ERA, 46 strikeouts. He's had that pitch going for him. 1 walk, 16 hits. He's limited to hits. He has done well so far this year at the bottom of the rotation. Still and more, leading things off. 163, had a home run yesterday. Anibal Sanchez, that turn and fire like Hideo Nomo. Swung on and missed 0-1. Expos at 22-7. This is game number 30. Cannot believe we've played 30 games so far this year out of 162. It's going to take a while. And that's going to be out to right field, and that's caught by Reyes. It's shoestring catch out there in right field for the first out. Here's the lineup for the Mariners. Crawford, Lewis, Seager, Haniger, Fraley, Marmolejos, France, and Murphy. They have not changed anything in the lineup. They have 4 runs scored yesterday, but took the loss. In steps J.P. Crawford, a .277 hitter. The shortstop has 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. One of the top highly routed prospects in that Mariners organization. He was a Gold Glove Award winner last season in that shortened year. No score, bottom of the first, just getting started at T-Mobile Park. 1-1 account. Thank you guys for joining. Game number 30. May the 4th be with you today. Hope you're having a great day today. And then let's get Cinco de Mayo tomorrow. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there on the splitter by Sanchez. That's his go-to pitch. First strikeout of the inning. And brings up Kyle Lewis, .222 hitter, 6 home runs, 17 driven in. And a home run yesterday as well. 0-1 here. Sanchez, that's going to be a ground ball, comebacker to the pitcher. We'll see if he can beat it out. He throws it to first and just gets the runner in time to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Mariners, down 1-2-3 after one, no score. In the second inning, it'll be 5, 6, and 7. Ryan Braun standing in. He's tying his shoe on top of his ankle or leg pad or whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, Marco Gonzalez back to work. First pitch to Braun, misses 1-0. I don't know, maybe he's tightening the pad. I don't know, whatever. The 1-0, foul away. Braun hitting .258, 7 home runs. Second on the team in home runs, 16 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. Sinker, and that's fouled away. You're going to see a lot of them in the dirt when made contact with. Here's the 1-2. That's fouled away in the dirt on the curveball. You see a lot of pitches down from Gonzalez. He's a ground ball pitcher. Sinker baller to boot. That's fouled away on the curveball. Make guys look foolish with it as well. So you won't see too many home runs today. That's fouled away. It'll be still 1-2. Won't see much middle up, which that is the Expos MO. They like to middle up. That's going to be grounded over to third. Play for Seager over there, and first out of the second. Here's Matt Kemp, 304 hitter, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. Getting it going as of late. Keeping his batting average above 300. Strike in there with the cutter, 0-1. Matt Kemp hasn't had his batting average above 300 probably since he was last with the Dodgers in 2018. That's looped up the middle. That should be a play for Lewis. Runs back to center and makes the catch for the second out. Was played on the shift. And the switch-hitting catcher Matt Wieters will get another chance today against the lefty. .255 hitter, 3 home runs, 3 RBIs. Cooling down just a bit. Tyler Flowers, as we mentioned, is back on the bench, so he is available. Mark Zagunis was sent back down to the alternate site. They have called up Chris Russin out of the bullpen. Sam Freeman's going to need a few days to recover from an elbow injury, and Chris Russin got the call. He's up from the alternate site. That's going to be hit to short. Play for Crawford. Turns and fires over there to retire Wieters. And the Expos in the second. Nothing doing for them. They're down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning will go. No score. It's 4, 5, and 6. Kyle Seager leading things off. 5 homers for him. They'll have the shift on for him. Hernandez playing up the middle. That's going to be hit pretty well out to right field. A play for Franmil. He was positioned right there, so they had the scouting report played perfectly. Franmil makes the first out of the second, quickly retired. And brings up Mitch Haniger, the right fielder. .218, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. He was 0 in the game yesterday. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Anibal Sanchez looking good right now through the second. There's only 10 pitches in. Splitter, and that's fouled away, 0-2. See if he throws another splitter to him or not. Winds and deals the 0-2. Cutter is in there, just misses. Good placement by Sanchez. Foul away on another cutter. 1-2. Fastball, and that's foul away. It'll remain 1-2. Just joined a no score, bottom of the second. As I mentioned, it's probably going to be a pitcher's duel. We do not hit Marco Gonzalez very well. That's blooped out to left field. We'll see if that stays fair. Goes just foul. And we'll do it again. 1-2. Sanchez winds and fires and gets him with the splitter. Nice pitch there. Second strikeout for Annabelle. Second out of the inning. He's been good so far with that pitch. Jake Fraley stands in, the speedy designated hitter, and you don't hear that very often, hitting 152. And he grounds the first pitch to Cologne over there. Just beat him over there at first. He has good speed as a designated hitter. And it retires the side. Down go the Mariners in the second. No score. Bottom of the order for Montreal. 8-9-1. It's Chad Pinder leading things off. Marco Gonzalez, 26 pitches through the first two. Only given up one hit so far. No hits to speak of for the Mariners. First pitch foul away, 0-1.
They certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound.
That is popped up to left center. That's a play for Kyle Lewis out there and makes the catch for the first out of the third. So sinker ball is working right now. It brings up Christian Cologne. 317 hitter. He had a perfect 3-for-3 day at the bottom of the order. Might have to bump him up soon. First pitch from Marco Gonzalez. Curveball, 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Cutter misses, 1-1. Christian Cologne. Platoon second baseman may be getting more opportunities here with that average the way it is. 317. 19 hits. Has not hit a home run. It does have 5 RBIs. That's fouled away. 1-2. Good contact hitter is Cologne, originally with the Reds organization. In the dirt, that's going to be grounded foul down the left side. Marco Gonzalez has not thrown anything up yet. And it's working. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Play for Seager over there. Fire to first for the second out. So the plan of attack is keep the ball down. Do not let him elevate on anything. Randy Arozarena stands in, 1-for-1 on the day, 4-for-5 in this series so far. He's a completely different hitter so far. 214, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. That's grounded foul down the left side. Completely turned it around since joining the team. That's fouled away. He had no chance to get a hold of that one. Just poked it foul. 0-2. 2 outs here in the third. Fouled it away again. Sinker went away. Trying to poke it down right field, I suppose, for a base hit. That one is a towering fly ball out to left field, but that's going to hook foul. That would have been gone in any ballpark if it stayed fair. Nonetheless, 0-2. That is going to be hit right to J.P. Crawford there. A little pop-up, and he'll get it for the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Expos. Still no score. Bottom of the third, and it's bottom of the order for the Mariners. Jose Marmolejos, 129 hitter against Anibal Sanchez. Perfect so far. 6 up, 6 down. Turns and fires into Marmolejos. Fouled away, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2. th pitch from Annabelle, and it's swung on and missed by the splitter. Third strikeout for him. He's got that pitch working today. That's a dandy. Falls out of the zone. Swung on and missed. So Ty France stands in, 208 hitter. Getting an RBI double in the game yesterday. Takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. There's 1 home run and 8 RBIs to speak of at the bottom of the order. Right now, the everyday Mariners first baseman fouls it away. 0-2. Sanchez splitter just misses. Just fell out of the zone.
over there and handle a bag.
And he's going to get him with this one this time. 4th strikeout for Annabelle, 2nd in the inning. 2 outs here in the 3rd. The catcher, Tom Murphy, stands in, bottom of the order. 8 up, 8 down. Sanchez fires in. Splitter. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Tops out at maybe 83, so it's not much to speak of. It's like a batting practice ball. 81 there, fouled away. 0-2. Maybe 84 at the most, but very rarely.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Fastball bust him inside at 90 miles an hour, but laid off. 1-2.
Breaking ball away.
The 1-2.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed on that fastball and has struck out everybody in the inning. So 9 up, 9 down for Annabelle. 5 strikeouts through the first 9. Looking good. After 3, no score. Here's 2, 3, and 4 for Montreal. It's Cesar Hernandez leading things off. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Marco Gonzalez equally doing just as well, just giving up a hit so far. Back to work. Fouled away. 0-1. 40 pitches. Coming here at the beginning of the 4th inning. Here's the 41st. And that's going to be a ground ball. Another play for Seager over there. He's been busy. Fires the first for the first out. So ground balls are the MO for Marco. Brings up Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1. Struck out.
On strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good change-up, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch.
That's a fly ball out to left field. Marmolejos will catch up to that and make the catch for the 2nd out so quickly. Franmil's retired. And that brings up Marcana. Canna 0 for 1, flied out back in the 1st. Pitching duel right now. Marco Gonzalez and Annabelle Sanchez. That one's hit pretty well out to left field. We'll see. That's caught out there by Marmolejos. No wind to speak of this time around. That looked pretty good out there, but just died in left field, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 4th we go, still no score.
So back to the top of the Seattle.
Top of the order for the Mariners, and they're still looking for their first hit. Here in the 4th, it's Dylan Moore, 0 for 1.
Last inning. How did they get to him here?
5 strikeouts for Annabelle. Looking for his 3rd win of the year. A perfect 2-0.
To start the at-bat.
1-0, fouled away, 1-1.
Long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
So after an offensive outburst in Game 1, we had a pitching duel going on in 4th inning in Game 2. Sometimes it's nice to see.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Swung on and missed there. 6 strikeout for Sanchez already. 1 out here in the 4th. That brings up J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 1, as is most everybody else, with a strikeout. 1-0 on the fastball. Sanchez, cutter in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more.
Keeping the lineup quiet. Swung on and missed. 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks.
He's looking good right now. Got the pitch going, splitters going. Fastball's working good. Won't burn you with anything. Tops out at 90 on the fastball. Here's the 1-2. Splitter just misses. 2-2. Didn't get the call there. That's going to be a ground ball play for Hernandez. We'll fire over to first. Just got the runner, Crawford, in time for the 2nd out. Nice play there by Hernandez. That'll bring up Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 with the ground out. 39th pitch here in the 4th. Pitch count is right where he wants it to be. That's a strike. 0-1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
We are no stranger to seeing perfect games and no-hitters. We've had 2 of them by Expos pitchers already this year. One by Rick Porcello and one by Cole Hamels, of all things. Annabelle Sanchez, could he have a good day today? 0-2.
But he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance.
Obviously still early here in the fourth.
The 0-2 once more.
Missed with the cutter, 1-2. Kyle Lewis can get a hold of one at any given time. Power hitting center fielder, good speed as well. He is a 5-tool guy.
Now here it comes.
The future of the Mariners organization. And he pops it up, foul. Mark Hanna tries to make a dive on it. He had no chance at that one. Still 1-2. Trying to help Annabelle out there. Foul away on the splitter, remain 1-2. One hit for the Expos, no hits for the Mariners. Foul away, it'll remain 1-2. Making Sanchez work at least. Misses, 2-2. Here is pitch number 10 of the at-bat. And here it comes from Sanchez. That's going to be a ground ball play for Hernandez. Tough to throw, and he does beat it in time. Gets the runner. And that'll retire the side. So, 12 up, 12 down for the Mariners and Anibal Sanchez. No score after 4. It's Ryan Braun leading things off. 5, 6, and 7 for Montreal. They've only got a hit to speak of themselves. That began the game for Randy Arozarena. So since the first, nothing doing as Marco goes back to work. Swung on and missed with a changeup. So equally as good. We've got ourselves a nice little pitching duel here in Seattle. Seattle trying to win their first game against the Expos this season. They have gone down 5-0. Fouled away, it'll be 0-2. Braun grounded out back in the second inning. In the dirt, swung on and missed, and Murphy will have to throw it over to first, but gets him in time. That's a strikeout for Gonzalez. That is his third. Matt Kemp stands in 0 for 1. We knew it'd be a tough day with Marco. We just weren't sure how tough. 1-0. Once he got knocked out of the game in Montreal, the bullpen gave it up.
Here comes the 1-0.
Swung on and missed there on the cutter. That was the only pitch he left up high all game. Why not? Go after it. Cutter's up there again, 1-2. Must be something on the scouting report.
Here comes the 1-2.
1-2, that's going to be grounded over to short. Play for Crawford there. The left side of the infield has been busy. Throws to first for the second out of the fifth. Here's Matt Wieters, 0 for 1, 0 for 6 in the series so far. That one's hit pretty well out to left field, but another pop fly for Marmolejos out there. Makes a catch, quickly retires the side here in the fifth. Nothing doing, we'll go to the bottom of the inning, still no score. Anibal Sanchez, 12 up, 12 down through the first 4 innings. We'll face Kyle Seager here in the fifth, 4, 5, and 6. 0 for 1. 49th pitch from Sanchez. Here it is here. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, or no errors for the Expos, excuse me. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Mariners. Looking for their first hit here in the fifth. Missed with a fastball, 2-1. Fouled away, it's 2-2. We see another strikeout here. Sanchez splitter drops in there for strike 3. That's the 7th for Anibal Sanchez. He's on fire right now. Feeling it with that splitter. Drops out of the zone and brings up Mitch Haniger. And like many, struck out. 0 for 1. Swung on and missed on the cutter. Anibal Sanchez having a year. 2-0 record so far. He's at 55 pitches here in the fifth, so he's on track. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Trying to stay alive. Fouled away. Ay, ay, ay. Fouled away on the changeup of all things. Keeping it in the dirt, and Mitch Haniger's staying with it. Trying to work his pitch count a little bit. Lays off this time. 1-2. Here is pitch number 9. And here it is to Haniger. A 1-2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. Oh my gosh. Fouled away. Oh my gosh. Here's number 11. Annabelle's like, what do I have to throw? I'll throw the sink at you if I want. Fastball is finally going to get him to pop up. And there's Braun under it for the second out. So it took a little while, but he gets his second out. Still no hits for the Mariners. Here's the speed threat in Jake Fraley, the designated hitter. First pitch cutter in there for a strike, 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game.
Foul away, it's 0-2. Now he's at 65 pitches, so he's going to need a faster sixth inning. He wants to keep going. But he'll go as long as he can. Swung on and missed there to end the inning. 8th strikeout for him, and it's 15 up, 15 down for the Mariners. So looking good so far. We'll keep an eye on Anibal Sanchez. And no score through 5. 8, 9, and 1 for Montreal. It's Chad Pinder leading things off, 0 for 1. If the Mariners want to hold on to this game, they're going to need a good outing from Marco. They're getting it here. First pitch, and that is a fair ball down the left field line. Pinder will hold at a single, so it's a leadoff base hit for Chad Pinder. Maybe something going here for the Expos. Second hit for the team. We'll see. Christian Colon stands in right now, 0 for 1. See if they get a double play here or not. Fouled away, 0-1. That sinker has been beaten into the ground so far. Ground outs and pop-ups.
0-1, here it comes.
Misses with the sinker, 1-1. No runs on 2 hits, no errors for the Expos. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Mariners. That one is looped to left field, but foul.
Pulled off to the left side.
The guys are seeing the sinker ball a little bit better this time around. That one's popped up to left field. That'll be a play for Marmolejos. He has been busy as well out there and makes the catch for the first out.
Shallow left for route number 1.
And back to the top of the order. I hate that song. Top of the order is Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2 on the day. He has the other single. Runner on first here. And that's going to be a ground ball. Chance to turn 2. Crawford to Moore to first. And turns the double play. 6-4-3. So quickly erased are the Expos here in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. Still no score. So bottom of the 6th, bottom of the order for the Mariners. Nothing doing so far against Anibal. He's 67 pitches in. So we'll keep an eye on that pitch count. First pitch, misses for a ball, 1-0. Will probably not be able to go to the distance. So he will need a few good, quick innings here. He's going to get a ground ball to Colon. We'll fire over the first for the first out. So that's what you want, at least. And Ty France will stand in 0 for 1.
Every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
More importantly, he is 11 outs away. Though early, we are beginning the countdown. That's going to be a ground ball play for Cologne again. Fires the first, 2 away here in the 6th. A much more efficient inning for Anibal Sanchez so far. Bottom of the order, it's Tom Murphy, 0 for 1. Question is, can the Expos get some run support for him? Swing and a miss there, 0 and 1. Want to get him the win for sure, if anything. More importantly, swing and a miss 0 and 2 here. He's 10 outs away. Here's the 0-2. Lays off on that fastball, 1 and 2. Sanchez winds and fires. Lays off on the changeup, 2 and 2. Not giving up a walk in this game either. 8 strikeouts. Fouled away. This is pitch number 77. He'll probably have at least another inning in him. Swung on and missed here. He is 9 outs away, folks. That retires the side. So we'll see. Anibal Sanchez, perfect through the first 6. The Expos need to get things going here. It's still no score in the top of the 7th. A pitching duel right now. It's Cesar Hernandez leading things off. 2-hitter for Marco Gonzalez so far. He's been equally as good. But Anibal Sanchez just a little bit better. Perfect through the first 6. Cesar Hernandez has a 10-game hitting streak that could be snapped here. That's going to be back up the middle, and that streak is alive, folks. That is 11 games in a row for him. That hit streak is alive.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here.
10-game hitting streak. Nice job for him. We'll keep an eye on that all season long. It's Franmil Reyes. He's got a runner on first now. A chance, maybe, could get ahead here. Here's Franmil, 0 for 2, strikeout and fly out. That's popped up in foul territory. A play for Kyle Seager on the first pitch. Gets the out. 1 away. Franmil couldn't lay off and popped it up. Mark Canha stands in 0 for 2, 2 flyouts on the day. We'll see if he can do anything here against Gonzalez. That's popped up into foul territory. They're going to lay off that. That's going to roll out of play. Hernandez on first, good speed. Misses with a curveball, 1 and 1. Waiting for our first run of the game. Coming at a premium here. Pitching duel, to say the least. Ground ball, 1 and 2, fouled away. We turn our attention to Anibal Sanchez in the bottom of the inning. When we come back. Fouled away here, but first the Expos need to get him some run support. That's the first problem. Need to get Marco Gonzalez out of this game. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be looped to third. That's going to be a 5-4-3 double play to retire the side. So nothing doing again for the Expos. They're getting bit by the ground ball bug. And we're going to stretch. It's the 7th inning stretch, so we'll be right back. We'll see what Anibal Sanchez has in store. As you see there, no score. Back to you live from T-Mobile Ballpark in Seattle, Washington. We have a no-score pitching duel going on right now, but more importantly, Anibal Sanchez, 77 pitches through the first 6, has been perfect. 18 up, 18 down, but he is laboring on his pitch count. He's got the top of the order here, Dylan Moore, 0 for 2. No runs on no hits, no errors. Sanchez says, where was that? Help me out here, Blue. Don't you know the situation going on right now? Perfect through the first 6. Fouled away. He probably will not make it through the rest of this game, so it'll remain to be seen what manager Brandon Hyde will do. They have the bullpen going. We'll see if he can get through a few quick innings. See what he has in store here, but right now, this is the story. 1 and 2 here to Dylan Moore. That's going to be popped up. Ron there. He's 8 outs away. The Expos don't score here. A home run would be disaster. Brings up J.P. Crawford, 0 for 2. Sanchez turns and fires the splitter, 0 and 1. And they hold on. Fouled away. They want to get him the win, too. This is important. But I think the 7th is going to be his last inning here. Misses 1 and 2. He's at 84 pitches right now. He labored through the 4th and 5th. That's going to be hit pretty well out to center field. Arozarena at the wall, makes a catch on the warning track right up against the wall for a loud second out. Nice play there by Arozarena. It'll bring up Kyle Lewis, 2 outs here in the 7th. We'll see. Sanchez deals 0-1. Hate to take this man out of the game, but he might have to, unfortunately. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Fastball lays off, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away, we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be fouled away. Running that pitch count up. He's now at 90. This is his high on the year. That is going to be hit well out to left field. We'll see if Braun has a chance at it. He leaps and it's gone. The perfect game is gone. The no-hitter is gone. And more importantly, the Mariners have a 1-0 lead. Oh my gosh. You hate to see that. With 2 outs here in the 7th. And that's going to do it for him. He's run as far as he could go. They're going to go to the bullpen and call on Tim Collins. What a day for Anibal Sanchez, but now he is in line for the loss. Unless the Expos can get it going. And that's going to end it for Sanchez. They're going to call on Tim Collins. Perfect through 4 2/3 of relief. But man, that's a tough way to go. He's in line for the loss. 1 hit, that's the home run by Kyle Lewis yet again. Burns him. The lefty-lefty matchup here against Kyle Seager, 0 for 2. 1 hit, 1 home run, 1 measly run here in the 7th. Pop-up, it'll be a play for Canna. He'll make the catch, and the Expos need to get Sanchez at least a no decision. Don't get him the loss after that. 1 hit on 1 home run, and they lead it here after 7, 1-0. It's 5, 6, and 7 for the Expos. Got to get it going against Marco Gonzalez. 66 pitches in. He's good so far. now in line for the win. Lays off on the curveball, 1-0.
This is why the manager
Ken
puts
Giles in the
these guys
bullpen.
in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The Expos have a decision to make as far as who's going to pitch this inning. They're going to call on Chris Russin out there in the bullpen. We'll see his debut this year. Here's the 1-0. Lays off, 2-0. Braun gets on. You might see a runner come in here in the 8th. We might see Bonifacio, 3-0. Hasn't been much to speak of. 3 hits. So a base runner would be huge right now. Layoff on the cutter, 3-1. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Expos. Here's the 3-1. That's fouled away. It'll be a full count. And ball 4. So we'll see here. Here in the 8th, leadoff runner. They're going to go to a pinch runner for Braun. That's going to be Jorge Bonifacio out there. Good speed from Bonifacio. He'll enter the game and play left field. Matt Kemp stands in 0 for 2, line out and ground out. They got to avoid the double play. That has killed them anytime they had a base runner on today. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but it's a strike. 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in account. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitch.
That's going to be a base hit out to left field, so something cooking right now. First and second, nobody out here in the 8th. Kemp fired up, trying to get the bench going right now. That's going to bring up Matt Wieters. They are going to go to the bench. And they're going to call upon Tyler Flowers with a .377 batting average to pinch hit here, as Wieters has been 0 on the series so far. So Flowers gets the pinch hit role here. He's been out for a few days with a finger injury. We'll see if he can come through here. He's got first and second. Ground ball foul. 0-1. First and second. The tying run at second. Here's the 0-1. Misses, 1-1. Expos looking to get on the board right now. Best opportunity of the game. Sinker misses, 2-1. Should get something to hit here.
Right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That's going to be a pop-up out to center field, fairly deep. We'll see if Bonifacio will go. He's going. And the throw to third. Cutoff man and thrown to third. He's going to be in there. He's going to advance to third. So with 1 out, now it's first and third. Here's their best chance right now. Chad Pinder, the hitter, 1 for 2, singled back in the 6th. He's 2 for 7 in the series. A base hit here would tie this game up, but he's got to avoid the double play. 0-1, or 1-0, excuse me. He flew out and singled so far. He's got to come through clutch right now. That's going to be hit to third. They have a chance to turn 2 to first. They do. They strand the runner coming home. Nothing doing for the Expos in the 8th. We're going to go to the bottom of the inning. It's now 1-0 Seattle. Tough luck there. And Jorge Bonifacio will take over in left field. Tyler Flowers will find catching duties. The new pitcher is going to be Chris Russin. In his debut last year, only threw 1 game, 3 innings. So he'll face Mitch Haniger first here. Russin throws a cutter in there for a strike, 0-1. He features a sinker, cutter, changeup, and a 4-seam fastball. There's a couple lefties coming up. Fouled away there, 0-2 on the fastball. Here's the 0-2. And that's going to be a ground ball. Diving stab by Colon, but he can't get it. And that's going to go through for a base hit. Mitch Haniger trying to get Seattle some insurance. He's on first. And that brings up Jake Fraley, the lefty. Russin fires. In there with a strike, 0-1. And that's going to be a base hit out to left field. So first and second right now. Bats are not missing off of Chris Russin. And I'll bring up the lefty Jose Marmolejos. They have a good opportunity to score some more here. 1-0 your score, bottom of the 8th. Fastball in there, or changeup, excuse me, for a strike, 0-1. Marmolejos 0 for 2. Threatening here with first and second. Misses 1-1. They don't want to let this game get away from him right now. Do the Expos. Just misses 2-1. That's popped up in foul territory. No chance to make a play. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him with the strike 3 sinker. First out of the inning. That's a big one. Gonna bring up Ty France. And I'll have to see what they want to do with him. They're going to go to the righty out of the bullpen. It's David Robertson. .87 ERA. He's going to get the ball and try to get the final 2 outs of this inning. Ty France here, 0 for 2. Runners on first and second. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The Mariners trying to get it going against the Expos. This is their best opportunity. 0-2. Expos kept silent in Game 2 in this road trip after scoring 8 in Game 1. Curveball, and that's in there for strike 3. So Robertson's going to try to keep it at a run, and they will try to tie this game up or win it in the 9th. Tom Murphy, 0 for 2. Curveball misses, 1-0. Anibal Sanchez's day gets spoiled here. He's going to have to either take the loss or the no decision, depending on the outcome of the game. Tough luck day for him. He pitched a master of a job. 2-1. Foul away, it's 2-2. 2 outs, 2 on, bottom of the 8th. 1-0 your score on the Kyle Lewis home run. Foul away, we'll do it again. Foul away. We'll reset and do it again. 10th pitch from Robertson. Swung on and missed on the slider. So we'll go to the top of the 9th. It'll take 1 run to tie and 2 to take the lead. After 8, though, 1-0 your score, Mariners. It's bottom of the order. It's Christian Colon and then Randy Arozarena on deck. Marco Gonzalez trying to go for the complete game shutout. Roberto Ozuna will be warm just in case they tie this ball game up. But right now, Marco Gonzalez has a chance for the complete game win. First pitch, that's going to be popped up out there to right center, and it'll be caught by Mitch Haniger for the first out. In stands Randy Arozarena, had a single way back to begin the ball game in the first. He is 1 for 3. We've not seen the power from Randy Arozarena yet, but he is seeing the ball well now. Swung and missed on the cutter, 1-0. The last opportunity, last 2 outs for the Expos if they want to get it going. Fouled away, it'll be 0-2. Marco Gonzalez. Fouled away.
In front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
The 1-2 swung on and missed. And it'll be a put out 2-3, second out of the inning. And the last batter will be Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 3.
That was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. And he found a way.
He's the last hope for the Expos. He singled back in the 7th to extend his hitting streak. First pitch to him here, fouled away, 0-1. We talked about it. It was going to be tough for Gonzalez, for us to face Gonzalez, and sure enough, fouled away, it's 0-2. He held on after Anibal Sanchez had a perfect 7 innings and got beaten out of a perfect game and a no-hitter. That's popped up to left field and foul. We'll do it again. A heck of a day got spoiled by Anibal Sanchez. Kyle Lewis, the home run, was the only difference in this game. 1-2, misses with the curveball. 90th pitch for him. Here's the 1-2. Misses inside, 2-2. Staying alive is Hernandez. That's going to be a ground ball. That should end the game. Crawford over to first. He's got to hurry, and he gets it. The Mariners get a 1-0 victory, a much-needed victory for them. That's their 8th win of the year, and the Expos get a tough luck loss today in Game 2 of the series. So this series is tied at 1 apiece. Somebody will try to take it tomorrow for Game 3. That's going to do it for us here. I'm not going to do Game 3 today. We'll do it tomorrow. But, man, that was a tough luck game. Marco Gonzalez, player of the game, obviously. 9 innings, 4 hits, 4 walks, and an earned run. Or, I'm sorry, a walk. Did not give up a run. Anibal Sanchez gets that tough luck loss. He's 2-1. 6 2/3 inning. He only gave up a hit. It was a home run. 9 strikeouts. He can't pitch much better than that, but somebody had to lose in this game. It's a 1-0 loss. Kyle Lewis, home run, 1 for 3. Knocked Anibal Sanchez out of the game. That was all it was. So it is what it is. And nothing you can do about that. We're going to call it a day there, but appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Like I said, just a little out of it today. Just a little tired, so not going to do a Game 3 today, but we will get back into it. So the final game of the series we'll do tomorrow, and then we'll do a couple games of the home series back in Montreal against the Red Sox. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Sorry it's a little quick day today, but like I said, just feeling a little out of it. So just want to recoup and recover, and we'll be back at it tomorrow with you guys. So appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We will see you again tomorrow, but take care. May the 4th be with you. See you later, everybody.